Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for today's practice. Before we get started, I just want to let you know we will be doing a ski squat and then we will be transitioning into a Bentley Warrior Free. Just want to let you know when you come to transition, if you're feeling a little bit tired, when we'll transition to our single leg standing balance, you can just step the foot here, slowly come up. This could be your balance or this can be your balance. And then when you come into your Bentley Warrior Free, just take your time. You may be sliding the leg out and be standing here for your Bentley Warrior Free, or you may be here. So whatever your body's feeling, however you're feeling, will be fine. Let's come down. Options to start, you can come into child's pose, you can stack your fists to rest your forehead or maybe use a block, or you can join me. I'm going to come to kneeling, I'm going to sit on my block. And if you're kneeling, just a lovely long spine with the crown of the head towards the ceiling. If you're in just child's pose, just settling in there. Closing the eyes. Just a few rounds of breath. As you've probably gathered, with our Bentley Warrior Free and our ski squat, we will be emphasising our legs today. And just work with your own length of breath. And rest when you need to. And modify when you need to. Take a nice long slow inhale and a long soft exhale out through the mouth. And then keeping the eyes closed. If you've got a block, just move it out the way and we'll all meet up in tabletop. And once you get there, maybe have a quick peek to check that the shoulders are over the wrists and the knees are under the hips, or maybe a little bit closer in. And then coming into tabletop hip circles, nice and slow, just keep those eyes closed. Checking that the fingers are soft, that you're not locking out the fingers. Just that nice easy breath, just your natural breath, and then just slowly change direction. Tabletop hip circles. Nice and easy. Slowly come back to centre. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat. Take a nice long inhale, and as you exhale, slowly round into your cat. Work with your own range of movement. Inhale, slowly uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae, neutral spine. Bring the head up, so you're not jutting that chin up. Soften the chin, relax the belly. Exhale, cat. So work with your own length of inhales and exhales. And I'm inhaling, slowly uncurling vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming into neutral, softening my chest, relaxing my belly. 1 more. Exhale, slowly round into your cat. And then very, very slowly uncurling on the inhale, coming to neutral, soften the chest, relax the belly. Slowly come back to neutral. Option to keep the eyes closed or slowly flutter the eyes open. Shoulder blades on the back of the rib cage. Check they're not jutting the chin up or allowing the head to drop down, which I normally do. So bring that head up so the neck's along with the rest of the spine. Pelvis in neutral. Gentle hug into the midline. Activate those deep tummy muscles. Coming into a Bentley glute raise, we're going to start with that right glute. So using that right glute to float that right knee off the floor. Slowly lower down. Squeezing it up for 2. Slowly lower. We're waking up the glutes for 3. For 4, keep that gentle hug in, not too high, keep the hips square onto the mat. 5, if I'm counting properly, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let's go for 2 more. Use that glute. 9, and 10. Slowly lower down. On the left, use that left glute to bring that left knee off the floor. So that's 1, and 2, and 3. Keep that gentle hug in. 4, 5, 6, 7. Using that left glute. 8, 9, and 10. Slowly lower it down, tuck the toes, and then from here just lean to the left, slowly shift the weight to the right, allow that left knee to float off the floor, and then lean back over to the left, allow that right knee to come off the floor, and then just sway the hips up into your down dog. Pushing up through the arms, lengthen the armpits, relax the head and neck, really think about lengthening that spine, and bend those knees so the hips come up high, and just gently bring the feet out a little bit wider. So bent knee down dog, legs are wide, push up through the arms, energize those arms. Really think about lengthening that spine, lovely and warm. A few deep breaths here. Take a nice deep breath in, nice and easy exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly start to lower the knees to the floor, allow that left knee to touch, lean to the left, and then bring that right foot forward, wide, so it's on the outside of the right hand. Slowly bring the belly round towards that right thigh, right palm onto the right thigh, coming into our kneeling twist. Pausing here. Checking that that left shoulder is over that left wrist, leaning back into that left shoulder blade. Pausing, breathing, maybe float the right arm up, fingertips up towards the ceiling. Eyes can be open or eyes can be closed. And then slowly step right hand back down. Pausing here. Check that the feet and the knees are about hip width apart. Maybe bring that left knee in slightly. Option to crawl up. I'm coming up into a high lunge, so you can crawl up using that right thigh. And on your next inhale, slowly float that left knee off the floor. Slowly come all the way up. Exhale, crescent. And once you're here, just check that that pelvis is neutral, so you may need to soften that back leg a little bit. Gentle hug into the midline. Feel that left glute on. Reach the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Take a nice inhale, lengthen out that right leg. Exhale, soften into your crescent. Release the arms. Inhale, lengthen fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, crescent. Release the arms. Pausing here for a moment. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, crescent. Release the arms. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, crescent. Release the arms. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crescent. Release the arms. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release the arms. And then slowly come all the way back down, hands plump, and just lean to the left so you can slide that right foot back, down dog. Once you get there, bend those knees, bend knee down dog, bring the feet a little bit wider, hips are high, push up through the arms, lengthen the armpits, really energize those arms, lengthen the spine, relax the head and neck, maybe a little sway from side to side. Take a nice long inhale, nice long easy exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly start to lower the knees to the floor. Lean right, making room to step that left foot wide. On the outside of the left hand, slowly bring that belly round, place the palm of the left hand on that left thigh, coming into that kneeling twist. Pausing here for a moment. Right shoulder, right wrist, leaning back into that right shoulder blade. That gentle hug into the midline. Maybe float the left arm up, fingertips towards the ceiling maybe. On your exhale, soften down. And just check the feet about hip width apart. Maybe bring that right knee in, keeping the right toes tucked. Remember, you can crawl up to your lunge using that left thigh to help you. Inhale, slowly lengthen. And exhale, crescent. Set your base, pelvis in neutral. Feet on two lines. Maybe you bend in that back leg to help keep that pelvis in neutral. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crescent. Release the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften to crescent. Release the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crescent. Release the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crescent. Release the arms. Let's do two more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften into crescent. Release the arms. Last one. And then slowly come down, plant the hands, lean to the right, slide that left leg back. Wide leg, bent knee, down dog. Check your base, keep that gentle hug in, you're pushing up through the arms, lengthening the armpits. Relax the head and neck, hips are high. Lovely long spine. Transition into the front of the mat with a nice easy walk. So lean to the left and step that right foot forward. Lean left, right, left foot forward. Keep going till you come all the way to the front of the mat. Bent knee, forward fold, lovely long spine, hips are floating back. Maybe the upper body's resting on the thighs. Check that you're not jutting that chin up. Push down through the feet. Inhale. Keep that spine nice and long. Slowly, slowly, slowly come all the way up. And exhale, release the arms. And then from here, check in with the feet. Maybe hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider apart. Weight even through both feet. Check in with the arches of the feet. Think about tripoding the feet from that heel bone to the big toe mound, to the little toe mound, back to that heel bone. May need to soften the knees, keep the pelvis in neutral. Maybe you have to have a little bit more bend. A gentle hug into the midline. Come into our ski squats. Inhale, float the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bend the knees, allow the hips to float back, chest stays open, arms float back. Weight even through both feet, push down through the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, hips float back. Keep that chest open. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. You're just gazing at the floor now. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Just lower down as far as feels comfortable for you, working with your own range of movement. Let's do two more. Allow the hips to float back, keep that gentle hug in. One more. Slowly come up, and this time I'm going to calm down. Place the palms on that left thigh. Keep that gentle hug in. Transition into our Bentley Warrior 3. Shifting the weight onto that left leg. Find your focal point. And then when you're ready, come into your bent knee Warrior 3. Try and keep the hips square on. Chest stays open so you're not rounding forward. And on your next inhale, taking your time, transitioning to your single leg standing balance. Don't worry if you're wobbling. Exhale. Bent knee Warrior 3. Just taking your time. Inhale. Nice and easy exhale. Inhale. Oh, see, I wobbled. Single leg standing balance. And exhale, slowly come back. And exhale, slowly, 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 slowly come up. Exhale. into your squeeze squat. Step your foot down, weight even through both feet, hips are back. Inhale, slowly come all the way up. Exhale, slowly come down. Let's come back up. I could really feel that in my left thigh. Slowly come up for 3. Hips float back, keep that gentle hug in. Weight even in both feet. Let's do 2 more. And those hips to float back. 1 more. And then let's transition. Palms onto that right thigh. Shift the weight onto the right. Keep that gentle hug in. Come into your bent leg warrior 3. Inhale. Single leg balance. Remember, it's your single leg balance. Transition how you want to transition. Exhale. Bent leg warrior 3. Just take your time. Remember, the toes can be touching the floor. Inhale. Single leg standing balance. Bentley warrior 3. Inhale. Single leg balance. Exhale. Bentley warrior 3. Coming back to your ski squats, so weight even in both feet. Hips are floating back, lovely long spine. Slowly come up and ski squat 1 and 2 and 3. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper. And 4, maybe not, which is fine. And 5. Keep those hips floating back for 6. Keep that gentle hug in, power through the legs. And 8. From here, bend these knees a little bit more, plant the hands. Slowly walk back, down dog. Bend those knees. Push up through the arms. Bring the feet wide. And breathe. Bend those knees a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend those knees a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. Let's keep going. So that's 3. Hips are high. Keep that gentle hug in. For 4. For 5. For 6. Relax that neck. For 7. And for 8. Hips are high. Slowly lower the knees to the floor. Keep the toes tucked. Either tabletop hip circles next, or maybe come into rolling hip circles where you allow the hips to come all the way down to the heels. Nice and easy. Maybe close your eyes. Just allowing that breath to slow down. Slowly change direction. Meeting up in tabletop. So let's slide our left knee behind our left wrist and then come into our pigeon. Just very, very slowly lengthen out that right leg. Now, if you're not feeling your pigeon today, that's fine. You can come and lie on your back and come into your figure of 4. So once you're in your pigeon, you can come down on your forearms, you can stack your fists and rest your head on your fists, or maybe you'd like to use your yoga block, or maybe bring the palms flat and just use the hands as a pillow. Let's just quickly demonstrate your figure of 4. You can keep the right foot flat on the floor, or you can float it off the floor. You can bring the hands to that left lower leg, or maybe interlace the hands behind that right thigh. Keeping the upper body relaxed. And then whichever position you're in, just check in with the breath. That nice, easy breath. Check in with that left knee, the left foot, the hip. And then very carefully and gently make any adjustments that you need to. Check in with the right side. And just bring the awareness back to the breath. The air flowing in, the air flowing out. And then very, very slowly, I'm going to transition out of our pigeon or our figure of four, very, very slowly, just taking your time. Sliding that right knee behind that right wrist, slowly, slowly, slowly lengthening out that left leg. If you're lying on the floor, just slowly float the left foot down to the floor, right foot down, and just very, very slowly transition over. If you're in your pigeon, check that the hips are square. If you're doing your figure of four, just check that the upper body is nice and relaxed. Check in with the breath. Eyes can be closed. Checking that right knee, that right foot in your pigeon or in your figure of four. And then gently make any adjustments if you need to. And then check back in with the breath. Very, very slowly come out of our pigeon. Just take it nice and easy. If you're lying on your back, just gently roll to one side and we'll all meet in tabletop. Set your base in tabletop. And let's finish with a cat. Take a nice deep breath in as you exhale, slowly round the back, coming into a cat. And as you inhale, slowly uncurl, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming into that neutral spine, soften the chest, relax the belly, just pause in here. And then slowly bring the big toes together, bring the knees wide, and allow the hips to sink all the way back to the heels. Lower arms come to the floor, maybe turn the palms to face the ceiling. We're going to finish in our child's pose. If it feels uncomfortable for you to bring your forehead down towards the floor, you can use a brick, your yoga block. You can stack your fists. And you have got the option to bring the lower arms around by the lower legs. Or you can join me sitting on your yoga block and come to kneeling. Or maybe you feel more comfortable in an easy cross-legged. Just close your eyes. Soften the face, so the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, your third eye. Soften the cheeks, relax the jaw, the neck, the chest. Just soften the shoulders, the elbows, the fingers. Check in with the feet. Soften those toes. And then just bring the awareness to that natural breath. The air flowing in and the air flowing out. You can stay here for as long as you like. But thank you very much for joining me. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you find peace within. From my heart to yours. Thank you. Thank you.